today on Dr. Heavenly's Business Prescriptions, we have an extra special guest. We have a guy that's running for Senate in the state of Tennessee out of the city of Chattanooga. We have a young brother. He looked about 20, but I'm assuming he older than that. Andre McGarry. Andre, so nice to meet you. It's
Nice
a
to meet you,
pleasure.
Dr. Heavenly, yes.
All right. Indeed, indeed. Andre, tell me a little bit about yourself, sir.
Sure. So I'm currently 33, and I've been on City Council now, City of Chattanooga, for the past 4 years. So
I see you got that out the way. Because
Yeah.
people wondering how old you are.
I'm
And you said
33.
33. All
I'm
right.
33 years old. Been on City Council now for 4 years, so I'm an elected official.
Okay.
Represent the downtown area, so I would love to talk about business. That's a
Okay,
subject we're
all
going to
right.
get
Well,
into.
that's what we do
I
here.
represent business people day in,
Okay.
day out. Been doing so for the past 4 years.
Mhm.
Moved to Chattanooga about 7 years ago. So
Okay.
most of my time in Chattanooga, I've actually been an elected official.
Okay.
Actually, spent some time in Atlanta. That's where I met my wife. So I've been married 12 years now. Have
Oh,
5
wow.
children, 2 girls, 3 boys, 9, 7, 5, 3, and 1.
Well,
So-
you have been busy, sir.
More
You
ways
have
than
been
one.
busy. Now, what brought you to Chattanooga? Did you go there to run?
Actually, both of my degrees, believe it or not, both of my degrees are in theology. So,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so actually I went to Chattanooga to work at a local church
Mhm.
and was working in a poor part of town doing a summer program. We did math and reading in the morning, and then we did field trips and Bible studies in the afternoon.
So you know the Bible.
Well,
I know the Bible too. Don't start with the Bible
Dr.
because
Heavenly.
I was actually in
Dr.
the Bible
Heavenly.
last time. Now, sir, why should I vote for you?
Why should you vote for me?
Why?
Number one, unfortunately, you can't vote for me because
I'm
you live in
saying if
Georgia.
I could, why would I vote for you?
Why would you vote for me? Really, 3 reasons that I believe an individual want to vote for me. Number one, my time on City Council, I have a track record of actually working with business people and representing their interests. So when people are having problems navigating through the bureaucracy of government, they give me a call. And
For
say-
example.
For example, case in point, gentleman called me the other day. He said, Andre, we're trying to open up our business. We're getting our business license, but in order to pass our checks, you got to have a fire code, you have electrical
Definitely.
inspection, so forth. He said, we're having problems with EPB, which is our electrical company, and they want to charge us X amount prorated to get us actually started. We're saying we don't have that, right? Because the person who moved in before us, they're basing it on square footage, right? So we're in
Right.
a building, 1,200 square feet, somewhere thereabout, and the person before us used X amount of energy, so they're creating somewhat of a formula saying that if you guys come in, you got to pay X amount because this is how much we put in the
And
past.
to me, running a business, I would have thought there was no other option but to pay it or move or go
No,
somewhere
no, no.
else.
See,
right.
that's why you got to know.
Right. Okay.
So they reached out to me and they said, Andre, who do you know at EPB? And I said, actually, I know a lot of people at EPB. A couple phone calls, someone else comes back out, they get a lower quote. That's what I do, right?
Okay.
So really, number one, my experience, to your question, experience matters. And I've done this for the past 4 years, and I've been able to help, which I think is
Okay.
very important. Number two, one of the things I consider very important is actually being able to consider ideas. Look, I don't get into all this Republican, Democrat, blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
There are no Republican ideas, there are no Democrat ideas. There's only good ideas and bad ideas.
Definitely.
And I'm after good ideas. I don't care where they come from. I don't care which party gets behind them, as long as they work, right? And I've shown myself as an individual working with both sides.
So you seem very ambitious. What do you want? You want to be the next black president?
I didn't get into politics because I had some drive to be in politics.
Why did you get in?
It's really quite interesting. My wife and I, we live in a very poor part of town. So, and we didn't choose that community, but in retrospect, it wasn't our first choice, but it was the best choice. We
Okay.
actually put in bids for nicer, better homes. And at the end of the day, we started praying about it. And we said, you know what? There's something about that community that's calling us. We put a
Right.
bid on that home. We've been there ever since. And so my wife, her degrees are in computer science. So she actually worked for Home Depot's corporate office out here in
Okay.
Marietta as a
Okay.
systems programmer. And she did that for a little while. So we actually, it's not that we chose to live in that community. I'll say it that way.
Gotcha.
We
I
chose to
understand.
move there, right? And so she, being that we have small children, we decided that she would be at home until they were able to go to school. So she was around the drug use, the prostitution, the gangbanging all day. And one day she said to me, Andre, you need to get involved. You need to do something because this is bad, right? And I was like, no. I go to work. I treat you fair. I take care of our children. And she's like, no. You haven't heard me. You need to get involved. This is bad. And I told her no for about a year. I was like, not interested. But she stayed on me. And finally, one day I said, okay, I'll go to a neighborhood association meeting in our area. And it was a small group, about 2-3 people. They were defeated, deflated, and they really were like, we can't change. And I'm like, oh, yes, we can.
Right.
And got involved, and the rest is history. So I ran for office. First time out the gate, was 28 at the time. Again, no money, wasn't even from Chattanooga, and beat a 20-year incumbent. And so,
So they were looking for a change,
3-1, 3-1, so that was the beginning, and basically it's kind of been step by step since.
Hey guys, we got a lot of exciting stuff happening for you guys. We have a book coming out real soon, Dr. Heavenly's Business Prescriptions. We also have our own TV show on AIB, Dr. Heavenly's Business Prescriptions. We have some workshops coming, some seminars, and we're going to keep you guys informed. Continue to follow me on www.drheavenly.com. We release good business information every day, and we have a lot of great links on my website. So continue to follow, and we appreciate all of your support. Thank you.